Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today I have a correlated Counter-Strike bet for you. This is going to be tomorrow, Saturday, May 11th. First of all, I wanted to go over a couple of slips that are in the process or have already won. If you can see on the left side, I gave this to our Winable MVPs. Got a big $500 victory on that play. And then to the right, this is one of the plays that I gave out a couple of YouTube videos ago. So we've already hit our two Counter-Strike correlated bets here. So we had a correlation here, a correlation here. So we had opponents going against each other. And then as of now, in the next hour from recording this video, Nikola Jokic has to go less than 4.5 turnovers. The reason why we have that is because, game 3, backs against the wall. Hopefully we see the MVP Jokic come out for this play. And another good thing on this play as well is, at least last time I checked, PrizePicks took that bet away. So to me, that kind of means that hopefully we're on the right side of this bet. I looked, and the average of Jokic in the past, or throughout the season, I think he was averaging 3 turnovers a game. So hopefully we get that regular season, dominant MVP Jokic coming into this game. By the time you watch this video, the game might be over already, so you might flame me, who knows. But I think we have a pretty decent shot of getting that bet right. I want to be on this side of that. So hopefully we can have 2 $500 wins on this. And then to the right, we just won this play as well. While I was sleeping, Caps and Broken Blade ended up getting over on both of their bets, right? I talk about League of Legends all the time to where it's a very snowbally game. So the ability to pair up 2 teammates together is very strong in League of Legends, because most of the time, if one guy is eating on the team, the whole team's going to eat, and then vice versa as well. So the way it works in a very team-oriented game, so a lot of the times, these guys are always going to hit their overs. Obviously, PrizePicks might be kind of aware of that because they did payout shift us a tiny bit, but to me, it's really worth it. G2, T1, wasn't able to watch the series, but it did go best of 5, and I know it was very back and forth, very competitive, and that's kind of what we wanted here, right? G2, they were the underdog in this series. I think Vegas had them going like 3-1 or 3-0 in the series, and really the way that it worked is that we only needed for those first 3 maps for them to really just win one of those maps, and most likely they were going to hit this. So Caps, I think he had a solo kill on Faker, exactly what we wanted. I felt good going into the bet. I talked about it a little bit on the last video of how, hopefully we're going to wake up with a W, and that series went exactly how we wanted. A G2 almost down to the wire. They almost even won the series. And so taking an underdog for them to go more on that. So we got a $225 victory. Hopefully if we win that other bet that I just went over, then we would have won $12.25 in these last 3 slips. Obviously, I had a couple other slips out there, but these are really, really big wins. Finally waiting for that, because I know a lot of you in the comments have been very angry with me, but I know there are people out there that keep following, keep supporting, and following along with the plays. Don't get too down, and don't get too excited. Keep it consistent, and obviously it's going to be hard because a lot of these people don't know me, and whatever, they're going to have some sort of hesitancy to keep doing this. But I have been winning, or I'm going to go about that later, but I have been winning over the last 3 years, and so that's why it kind of started me to start this channel. Here was the play that I gave out yesterday, last night. That play was pretty late, that I gave out pretty late. I think I posted it like 1 in the morning, so I wanted to make this video a little bit earlier this time around. This play, though, was super close still. We were 1 kill away from Rops to hit this, and then Twists, we were 1 kill away on the other side, right? So we were very, very close to hitting this play. Eyeballers, Pepsor, he hit them more on this. So we had a correlation, and just a single play here. But this was still very close. We had going less here. He probably just went over that. And then we just needed 1 more kill from FaZe right here. But we still got some money back at least for that play. That's the good thing about these flex plays, is even if you hit 3, if you hit 4, you can still get some of your money back, right? So they kind of put those into the odds though. But at the same time, getting that ability to have that safe haven is definitely nice as well. So the reason why I'm making this video a little bit earlier is because it's Flex Friday. I saw a comment out there from one of our good followers, good subscribers, and they requested to get this video out a little bit earlier. I found a really good play that I liked, and I was like, screw it, I should just get the video out as soon as possible. I don't need to wait on it. So that's going to be the play. But I want to remind you, you do have Flex Friday. I did post one of my Flex Fridays on the Winable, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day which one you pick. Just remember, at a bare minimum, just to get it out, get something out, right? So here's our Real Friends community, kind of what I was talking about earlier, right? We have our Real Friends in Football channel, which we created 2 years ago. We wanted that initially to be a gambling channel based off of football, talking about spreads, futures, bets, player props, all that kind of stuff. But we kind of shifted it to a generic football channel, and then 2 months ago or 3 months ago, me and Miles decided to start a subset, RFF Picks. So this channel now is over 1,400 subscribers. So really appreciate all of you that have supported throughout this channel, through this journey. I promise I'm going to keep getting better, getting as great of plays as I can to you. I'm kind of relatively more new to the Counter-Strike scene. League of Legends, I've been watching it since esports. The beginning of League of Legends esports, I've been watching that. So I'm real keened in on that. But I feel as if Counter-Strike, the ability to pair up opponents together, is still super strong. So kind of still learning the teams and the guys' names and all that kind of stuff. But I'm definitely watching and tuning in as much as I can. And then we have our RFF Shorts channel, RFF Podcast. If you can see below here, I'm up 500 units over the past 3 years. I have a 7% ROI, over 7,000 bets, right? So think about it. I'm placing a ton of bets every single day. I mean, I don't know what this comes out to, 7,000. I'm doing it on the fly. Maybe it's like 10 bets a day. I feel like I'm mostly making like 10 bets a day, maybe less than that, like 7, 6, whatever. But I'm placing a ton of bets every single day, right? So every bet that I make, I look at it as more of like an investment. I don't look at it as like, I'm going to get angry or excited or whatever, or watching it. Usually I kind of wait down to the wire, or, if it's a YouTube play or something, obviously I'm going to want it to win more for all of you. But for the most part, I'm not sitting there just watching my phone all the time, seeing what's happening. So you got to just be as clear-minded as possible. Tell the bet, put the bet in, and don't get too disgruntled about it. Like I said earlier, obviously there's going to be people that don't know me very well. You might only been watching the channel for a week or so, but I do know there's people out there that have been watching for like 3 weeks and kind of understand my thought process. So here's Winable. I actually talked to one of their co-founders today. Really, really love this platform that they have. The company Winable. What this is just an easy way to get a text or email on our plays, right? So every play that I post on the free plan, if you're part of the free plan, that's going to be $0, no charge of you. You just sign up on the website, and you will get our YouTube plays and our taco plays. And I also posted our Flex Friday of the day on the free plan. So all of my friends, all of my best friends, all these people that text me for plays, I do not text them individually. I say, if you want my play, sign up for Winable, because it's such a, honestly, this isn't even like an ad. It's really just an easy way to get plays out to people. There isn't anything like this. I know there used to be like email lists and all this kind of stuff. And so the ability to, get a play out to your followers, subscribers, whatever that is very easy way to do that. And if you want to sign up for MVP plan is going to be every single one of my plays that I make. It's going to go on the MVP and obviously the free plan. I make these bets as well. If you want to sign up for that, it's going to be $150 a month, $50 a week. Type in code RFF for a free month. And then also, if you could type in summer 30, if you've already done that, if you've already done the free month, type in summer 30, you get $100 for the next 4 months. Right, so exclusive, I guess, if you want to say it, to the YouTube channel. So here is going to be the play of the day for Saturday. So, we're starting off early at 9 a.m. We got 10 a.m. and then 1 p.m. This is all going to be Central Time. I really did like this play a lot. And so I was like, screw it. I know a lot of times I make these videos a little bit later, but I really did like this play. And everything kind of worked out really well to where, sometimes with these European countries, they start really early, like 4 in the morning in the United States. And so this, at least you have the ability for about 12 hours to get this play in, right? So you know how this works. You know how it works. We do the correlated betting here. $40 to win 1,000. We have not teammates. We have opponents together, opponents and opponents. So we have Sharks going against W7M. We have Astralis going against Vitality, and we have Galoris going against Case. Riccoli, I think he kind of hurt us one night or one day. I think he had like 10 kills and we had his more. So really glad that we're going to hit the less on this. But we're kind of trying to determine how the outcome of the game is going, right? If we're betting on the more, we're hoping for long drawn out matches. And if that happens, then mostly everyone on the field is probably going to hit their over on their projections. And then on the less, what we're hoping for is one of these teams to kind of squash the other team. If that happens, if they don't go into a lot of games within these maps, then they're not going to be on the field a lot. They're not going to hit this. So the way Counter-Strike works is that they go best of 13 within each map, right? So that means that the games can go anywhere from 30 rounds with one map, or it can go 13 rounds because one team can win 13-0, or they can go into overtime, right? So it's not like football. It's not those regular sports like football, basketball, hockey, to where they have a 60-minute basically game and not a lot of time frame is going to happen, but these games can go anywhere, right? So you see that a lot, to where a lot of these guys, they either go both more or both less, and we're taking advantage of that because PrizePicks, they're not following suit with this. They're not payout shifting us with this bet, with these correlations. So that's what the play is going to be. And best of luck. Have a good weekend to all of you, and we'll see you tomorrow. I actually might be out tomorrow because one of my friends is graduating college, or his master's, I guess. So I might have Miles make a video, but we kind of follow the same system, so he should be able to get a good video out to you. Best of luck, and we'll see you tomorrow.